Hello and welcome back to another Adobe After Effects tutorial. Today I'll be showing you three simple sort of text slash title animations that will sort of make your title sequences look a bit more animated and a bit more eye-catching for the audience. So the first thing you want to do is you want to start a new composition. Once you've got the new composition ready, then what you need to do is go up to this T up here, and this is your horizontal type tool. Or if there is another way of doing it, if you go up to Layer, New, and then come across and then press Text. Put in your desired title. Once that's done, it will pop up here in the bottom left like this. What then you need to do is press this arrow key here, and it'll expand out so you can see sort of the options that you have in regards to the text. Over here it says animate with a arrow pointing to the right. Simply click on this arrow, and the first effect that I'll be showing you is called position. So now I've put that onto my desired text. Here it will say animator 1 and then range selector 1. What I want you to do is just open up that range selector. This is where you can start doing your keyframing. So here, if you just press the stopwatch, that'll be the start of my first keyframe. And then if you want to set your end keyframe, depending on how long you want it to be, again, simply just type in 100 up here, and it will put in that end keyframe there for you. Then you go down here, and position is currently set on 0, 0. So if I press play right now, even though I have these keyframes set, nothing is going to happen to this title sequence. But if I go down to position and then change my position from 0.0 to about 800, 180, this is what it looks like now with that position effect on it. So as you can see, it's going from bottom up, and then it's taking each individual letter and then putting it back into its original position. Again, something very simple, very minimal, but again, just a nice little bit of movement really does kind of make the title sequence more eye-catching to the audience that are watching it. So that was the position effect when it comes to the title sequence. If that's not what you're really looking for when it comes to an effect, if you're not happy with an effect in general on the title, simply go down to Animator 1 and make sure it's highlighted. Then just press backspace, and it will delete that effect completely from the title sequence. The second effect that I'll be showing you again, go back onto Animate. The second one I'll be showing you here is called Scale. So again, Animator 1, Range Selector 1 pops up, expand that open, put your keyframes in place. So again, make sure this is dragged to the beginning, choose the end duration, and again, like I said, type in 100 and that will set another keyframe for you. Then you can see here scale is currently set to 100 on each. What I want you to do is take that from 100 and put it both to 0. Then now when I play this is what the scale effect does with the title sequence. So again, it's coming from the same effect that the position did from bottom upwards, but instead of it bringing or dragging them up, they go from very small to then the sort of font size that they have been designated to. So again, that's just the scale sort of effect that you can put onto your title sequence. But what you can also do as well, if you want to keep one particular effect but then want to add another effect onto it, that is also possible. So with the third and final effect, I'm going to stack scale with another effect. So to do this, you see add here, press that right arrow, go up to property, bring it along, and then I'll click on rotation. Now you can see rotation has now popped up down here. I will now, when it comes to keyframing as well, you won't have to put any new keyframes down for rotation because it will use the pre-existing scale ones. So when it comes to rotation, I'm going to change this to about 180. And now this is what the title sequence looks like with scale and rotation on it. So what you should see is that the letters are now going to start sideways, and then they'll auto-correct themselves, stand upright with the scale effect. So there we have it. They are the three sort of simple sort of effects when it comes to wanting to animate your title sequence. I hope that these have been useful to you, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in your upcoming projects. And I will see you on another Adobe After Effects tutorial.